A large reception desk greets you in the lobby, and statues of hulking, flexing figures flank the doorway. But your eyes are immediately drawn to a huge tapestry hanging on the wall behind the desk, and it looks like this.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
sweet Jesus. I
It's
actually know
Major
who it's.
Armstrong.
Yeah, Armstrong.
A few minutes later, she returns with a large figure who has to duck his head as he steps through into the lobby. He stands nearly 8 or 9 feet tall. He's a hulking mass of muscle, biceps, and pecs. Despite his imposing nature, though, he has a warm, friendly smile on his face. And he looks like this.
God damn it, it's Crash.
And he says, "Welcome to the Iron Church, brother! Have you come to honor the gods of iron? My name's Crush, but you can just call me Crush."
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
I think I've read about what happens next. I think if it really is him, and his ghost or his spirit or whatever is haunting the place, I think we have to get rid of it. And I think there's a name for that. I think we have to exorcise the spirit.
Fuck you, Raid.
God
Did you
damn it,
absolutely
Ray.
do that just now?
Are you kidding? He planned this whole game around that one punch.
I would say around
Don't you lie.
multiple puns. So there's a few moments of silence, and then everything in the room starts kind of shaking. The ropes of the boxing ring begin to like vibrate. The weights on the bench presses begin to like rattle and shake a bit, and then a faint, hollow voice begins a low moan throughout the room, and eventually you hear, "This is my church. You've ruined it. This church has become a hollow mockery of what it used to be. Now people are just running around like dogs, stretching in front of mirrors. Whatever happened to busting ass and getting jacked? What happened to chasing your sick gains? What happened to the time-honored tradition of picking up heavy things and putting them down again?"
Oh my god.
And the voice comes up again, and it says, "I'm not an abomination. This is my church. And when I heard they were having yoga, I knew that it was my job to come back and set things right." And as you turn to face this voice, which is now materialized, you see this.
The Swolter.
The
God damn it.
Swoltergeist?
dick. Oh my god.
Let's roll initiative. Leo, the Swoltergeist looks at you. It casts Power Word Lift.
Oh my fucking
Oh
boy.
my god.
However, you pass the saving throw. So there is a compulsion that comes over you to immediately head to the nearest weight bench, sit down, and start lifting. But you shrug it off because maybe you say to yourself, "Why the hell would I do that?" For the lair action, the Swoltergeist uses No Pain, No Gain. All living creatures within 30 feet, which right now is all of you, have to make a Constitution saving throw. Alright, Swoltergeist reels back from this huge blow, and he just kind of like reaches out and gestures for his lair to help defend him. He uses Swole Patrol, which is a reflavored Spirit Guardians. He basically just like reaches out his hands, and you can feel this necrotic energy coalescing and forming and materializing in the space around him. And suddenly, he is surrounded by these spectral, muscular, brawny weightlifters who all start hitting you with their fists. So as the missiles slam into his form, he kind of like he starts to fade and almost like flicker from sight, and he collapses on the ground, and like his whole form starts to turn even less physical and tangible than it was before, and like wisps of it start drifting off in the air. And before he fades from sight completely, and then he vanishes. He vanishes, the weights drop to the ground, all of them lifeless and inactive. Bigby's arm flexes one more time, and then dissipates and disappears. And the Iron Church is quiet.